The thoughts and opinions expressed during this broadcast are for entertainment purposes only. They are not facts. Now enjoy the show. Awkward picture looking down and
Oh, yeah.
like a blurry
You taking
picture.
a picture of your dick, nigga? That's how you
say looking down, fool.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
That was intrusive thoughts.
50, that's crazy. But
you were very familiar with that pose. Look at that.
You gotta do it like this, unless you want your whole face in it selfie style. That's kind of crazy,
Come
though.
on, we going Ron Jeremy style.
Yeah, that's. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? It's the Not Impressed podcast episode. What is it, 80? 82?
82.
82. 8 deuce. Let's get it, man. Give it up to all the people out there listening still, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah.
Let's keep going, keep liking, keep subscribing, keeping it going, man. It's been a busy week.
It's been a busy fucking year already.
Already, huh? Going
the
crazy.
year's going crazy. It's going fast. It's been a lot of changes. It's a lot of good, some ugly.
For sure.
It's been, the year's been a weird, for me, it's been a weird one, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had a lot of fun, you feel me? I'm optimistic,
Mm-hmm.
but there's been a lot of rockiness, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm still like putting on a happy face, you feel me? Like, and I'm still pushing forward.
And
I'm still trying to be positive about it. But nigga, the year has been so it's been great. It's been great, but it's been this other shit that's been happening that is like so uncontrollable. It feels.
Yeah.
And it's like you got your hands tied and you can't do nothing about it, but just take the fucking hit. Like It's like, what do you do?
Just eating them bitches, huh?
Bro, I'm like fucking Devin Haney out here, nigga.
Bing, 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 bing,
Getting left-handed, right hand uppercut. Mike Tyson came out the left field. Jake Paul's behind me, give me a fucking hit. Like, I can't call it, but all I can do is all I can say is I'm still optimistic that it's gonna change for the better.
Hey, man, everybody has ups and downs and shit in this life, 100%. Like, I forgot who I was listening to. It was one of them quick help speakers and all that or whatever. But they're basically just saying, like, in this life, like, there's going to be ups and downs regardless. It's just the nature of how things work. There's ups, there's downs, there's goods, there's bads. It's just how things work. The thing about it, and the only thing you can control, is how prepared you are when they happen. Some come out of nowhere. They come out of nowhere. Sure. But and that was something I really took from it, was just like, making sure when they come, you're prepared. And
I think with that though, I think it's like the things have to happen to you for you to be prepared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have to go through the shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it teaches you to be ahead of it next time. You know what I mean?
Sure. That's what I'm saying. That's what you want to take away from it. Is like so like it's like you said, it's nature. It's like. And my thing is this, like, I know that, like, if I'm feeling a down, like, that tells me that my high is coming. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it goes through valleys and waves, you feel me? So, if you're at a high, like, enjoy it, be there. But no. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's other shit that might happen. It's the same thing. It's like, kind of, like you said, being a little bit prepared.
It's all part of it, like, especially, like, think about it when you're young, right? Like, you're spending everything check to check or whatever, boom, your tire pops on your brand new car.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like you don't have the money because you're living check to check to fix the car. Now you can't even drive your car. But now you learn from that mistake, and now you're like, oh shit, maybe I should put a little 100 away or something just in case
that
emergency or a rainy day. And it's not all about money, but it's just like that thought process in general of putting, whether it be the knowledge, the food, the fucking money, the fucking whatever to the side for when those shits come, because they gonna come. You just got to keep waving the storm. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta be like fucking Pirates of the Caribbean going through that motherfucker. Sure. Jack Sparrow, nigga, get him.
This nigga.
But man, let's jump into something, bro. Where do you want to start?
Talk to me.
I wanted to start with so several years ago, I want to say maybe like 9 years ago, there was this famous viral meme that went around. It was like, what color is this dress?
Oh yeah.
You ever seen that one?
Yeah. It was either blue or yellow.
It was some people said gold, some people said white.
Gold.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it up because I want you to tell me what you see.
All right.
And then we'll get into the story, the reason I bring this up. So what color do you see?
Oh, that's blue.
But what else? That's it?
Blue and black.
Okay. I was about to say, you only see one color?
No, blue and black.
Okay. Well, yeah.
What do you see?
Blue and black as well. But I've heard people say gold. I've heard people say white. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
I think I remember looking at it for so long that at one point I did see like a white gold.
Just changed on you?
Kind of, but I definitely see blue and black instantly.
Yeah, I think if you stare at it long enough, it could kind of like turn white almost now.
That's crazy.
But the reason I bring this up, this was a man had posted this picture. This was his wife's. I think they were going to a wedding or something like that. So he posted this picture. It went viral, you know. Anyway, that man. There's documents, like court documents, talking about him strangling his wife, like essentially trying to strangle his wife.
What the fuck?
And intending to kill her. The man behind this photo.
What the fuck?
You know, that's kind of crazy, you know, like
she got rid of the dress. She survived or what? Like,
so she survived, but basically, the court document was saying that he pinned her to the ground back in like March 2022. He pinned her to the ground and he pulled out a knife and basically was threatening to kill her.
Sick bastard.
Crazy, huh?
Why? No reason. Just there's no. They don't
have
that.
There was
no
nothing,
motive.
No, there was nothing on that. You know, but yeah, crazy shit. Just random. Like it's so random how it's like that
Sick
viral,
bastard.
Viral thing.
Yeah.
But another thing, when I seen that, it made me think about this other one. What color is this shoe?
That's gray and teal.
Okay. Some people were saying that this was pink.
I'm like, fuck, these motherfuckers, that shit looks so crazy that I'm like, are these motherfuckers just putting two different dresses up or something? Putting a little tint and...
Yeah, because like even right here, like that same shoe.
That's what I'm saying. Pink, I see right there. Like, know? That's what I'm saying. They do some shit like that and fuck with me. But...
Yeah. But there's
that dress one though, that shit, I seen that shit work in real life. Like somebody look at it and be like, "Oh, that's gold."
Yeah.
Like, that's just gold and white. Like,
I've had some other stuff too. Like there would be like a little audio track, and it'll be saying something, and I hear it saying this, and then another person hears it saying completely opposite of something else, and I'm like, "What is that? What happens in the brain that causes that?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah,
weird.
It's all the world is just our perception. You know what I mean? So it's perception. Like your ears. The thing too, like when something's low, your brain's gonna try to make it up for you to fill in the blanks so you understand it. So it's like they might hear one thing and their brain, fixes it one way, and you figure like that sounds like asshole. You attach the whatever sounds of the words, and they attach the other ones. You know what I mean?
Because you see those audios where it'll be like, it'll say something, but then it has words with it, and it's saying something completely different. But the fact that you're reading it with these words, it kind of like your brain,
puts it together.
Put it together.
Yeah, the brain is crazy.
Trippy motherfucker.
In other news, did you see Big Baby Glenn Davis?
Yeah,
sentenced to 3 years.
Yeah. And he was playing. He was like joking about it and shit.
He was acting like he didn't even care. So for the people who don't know, Big Baby Glenn Davis is an NBA player, and he just got sentenced to 3 years.
Too. I'm like.
I mean, he was solid. He was a wild
Celtics, bro. Fuck the Celtics.
I mean, yeah, but he was just like this chubby nigga that fucking.
I'm just saying, he's Celtics.
Yeah, for
Lakers
sure.
Game
Yeah,
over
for
here,
sure, for sure,
so fuck the Celtics.
For sure. I always
lock that nigga up.
Nah. Whoa. I always liked his fucking energy though. Like,
no, for sure. He did. He was good. He was great for them.
Hilarious. Well, this is great for the sport. Like the energy he brought and shit was just.
And
like,
it was different. It was like a bigger, like, kind of bigger guy.
It was a big guy who's just like an asshole.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, my bad to cut you off. Go ahead.
Yeah. But he was convicted in a scheme to defraud healthcare
in the NBA, right? And so, from my understanding, is that he has to pay like something like $80,000 back or something like that.
Wowzers.
So I'm like, damn, they gave that nigga that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, fuck this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? They could have, for something like that, bro. They gave him 3 years. $80,000. That nigga just pay the fine.
How did he do it though? What did he do?
Huh?
What did he do exactly?
They were just making false claims. They were like saying, "Oh, I'm injured," and they're making false claims.
Ah.
The mastermind behind it, though, he got sentenced to like 10 years or something like that.
How did they even find out they were fucking doing that?
Somebody.
Why were they working with other people in a conjunction? I would just do it myself.
18 of them are fucking basketball, like actual NBA players.
Two
of them weren't.
Now I'm curious because I want to know, like, what were they like? Why did they need to work together? Like, what were they accomplishing from working together? You know what I'm saying? Like, you get your money.
I don't think necessarily they're working together. I think maybe it was one of those things where it's like, hey, bro, this is working for me.
Yeah.
Try it out. And then they're like, now it's like the law, they put it all together.
Yeah, I wonder how they fucking, you know.
Somebody had to squeal, dog. Somebody had to talk some shit. You know, somebody.
I wouldn't tell nobody.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my leg's not really, hey, my leg's not really fucked up. Like,
they were plotting, they're plotting to do like the investigation found that they were like trying to get millions of dollars. Like the top dude, the lead, like the ringleader, they're calling him, which is, I think his name is like Terrence Williams or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. For him to get more time and be a quote unquote ringleader, he must have been like, there must have been some kind of teamwork.
It could have been something, yeah, even bigger than, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he had something going. He was doing something like, or maybe
I just want to say, the niggas that they're defrauding are fraud anyway.
You know what I'm saying? They're fucking taking money to drug people up.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, I know I'm the fucking conspiracy guy, but it's just like, hey, man, like
Peter Spiracies,
bro. Like, these motherfuckers are fraud. They're like, it's literally a Ponzi scheme. You know what I'm saying? Like, insurance, all that shit's a Ponzi scheme, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man. One up for them, you feel me? They ate a little bit off of it.
For sure.
That's the way I look at it.
I wonder how much they actually made, though. Because...
fuck, I didn't read into the other guy's numbers, but he got charged 10 years or something like that. So I'm sure he was getting a lot more than 80,000.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
Some fucking racks.
Crazy as fuck. But speaking of which, kind of brings me to this other thing that I seen today. You remember Deshaun Jackson for the Eagles, right?
Yeah, the Crip.
Yeah. So
he battled Little Snoop.
Well, he didn't battle. He just paid for somebody.
Oh, that is what happened. He paid for somebody to battle.
He paid for somebody to battle Little
Snoop. This nigga battled him for like 15 minutes.
Got his for like ass. 10 bands or something like that. It was a famous
and
video.
And he shit on him.
Famous video. Little Snoop, RIP Little Snoop, man.
Yeah, fuck it.
So he was talking about, he got released, bro, off of some bullshit.
Who did?
Deshaun Jackson. That's what I'm saying. Like, fuck these motherfucking bigger leagues. Like, they're just, it's all business. I get it. You know what I mean? But like, they don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about people, bro. Like, that's just the bottom line. So, he was talking about, he had a homie that got charged with murder, but beat the case. And I think he got him a lawyer, right? And then when he won the case, he went to go pick him up. Some media fucking organization made a story that basically he's a thug, he's this, he's that, he's helping a murderer, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. And from that, he got released from the team. I forget what team it was, but he was talking about getting released from a team just because of that. Like, off of some publication. Like, they didn't even go to him.
When was this?
I seen the clip today.
I'm curious because I'm like, what team was he fucking on?
It could have, like, I think it was at the end of the like his end of his career.
Oh, okay.
Shit. But I'm just saying, like, that right there, like, there was a publication made or whatever. They didn't even care to even talk to him. They release him. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
So these fools don't give a fuck, bro. So the fact that Glenn and them were able to,
for sure, they'll drop you like a bad habit, nigga.
The fuck, you'll come back from practice and have to, like, your lockers like empty.
You ain't running fast enough, nigga. Get out of here.
It's crazy too because, like,
go back home, boy. Like, what the fuck?
For real. Growing up,
they'll tell you, they'll be like, that. Pete, we want you to put your heart and all into this. We really want you to be a part of this family. We want you to be our power forward, and we're really gonna, put everything into you. And then fucking 6 months later, like, you had like 3 bad games, and they're like, you come to your fucking shit and all your shit's packed. You're like,
what do you think about? Now we're on sports. What do you think about the Lakers letting go of the coach?
Did they? I mean, a lot of people were saying that they
Joe
didn't do
Budden's
that.
Dad and shit. That nigga look like Joe Budden.
Joe Budden's dad. Pump it up. No, I mean, a lot of people were saying that. I mean, I didn't see him really providing any benefit. I can't really say per se.
At this point, I just feel like it's like it's AD and LeBron James team. You feel me? Like,
yeah, it's been LeBron's. LeBron says when the coach needs to go, for sure. But he should have said that last year.
But it's just crazy, cause like fuck, like you got to think being a coach got to be difficult as fuck, right? When you're trying to like coach these superstars that like are considered the greats.
Imagine trying to coach LeBron,
and you're telling LeBron you're gonna sit.
No, well, you wouldn't say that, but imagine you're telling LeBron, "No, I don't want you to control the ball in this point. I want you to go to the left."
Yeah. LeBron's like,
you're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Fuck you, guy.
You want fucking Austin Reeves to bring it up? You want Tayshaun Prince to bring it up instead of me?
Yeah. So it got to be difficult. But
no matter what play the coach calls, if LeBron says, "No, let me get that," he gonna get that.
For sure.
He could be like, "Hey," the coach could be like, "Solo 32, solo 32." And fuck, I think he's gonna be like,
ISO, LeBron.
Let me see that. Move out the way. Everybody move out the way.
So this is my thing, like about like LeBron and his game. Like, I think LeBron James is a great player, right?
I'm not the LeBron hater.
I'm not a LeBron hater.
But
I'm not a LeBron hater.
But you're not a LeBron hater, but you got a little hate.
No, I'm not a LeBron hater. I just would like to see him really take control of the game, bro. Like when it comes down to the wire, like I don't like if you're gonna be considered the bad guy, fuck it, bro. Like, because you're gonna be considered the bad guy whether or not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether he does good, he's still considered the bad guy. You feel me? Sometimes, right? Yeah. So, like, I just would much rather see when they're in the playoffs versus this fucking crazy Denver Nuggets team that just plays crazy basketball, nigga. These niggas be throwing that shit up over anywhere, right? Like, like I want to see him drive to the rack every time and just like take the hits. I'm sorry, bro. I know you've been in there
40 years old.
I know you've been in there forever, man. But you're in the game.
And I'll tell you right now, he be. I wish he would drive to the rack more.
He's a little, but he's a pat. Like he's past.
Yeah, he's past oriented.
He's past. Like he's.
That's what they say.
He's like he'll drive, but then he'll pass, and it's like fuck that. Go up, let him foul you. Go to the line. Wow. Those are gonna win the game.
Yeah, but then when he fucking 40-year-old gets injured, then the whole season's done, baby.
So I get
all out that because this nigga has to put the whole team on his back. You see what happened to Kobe? You see what happened to Kobe when he did it? He tore his fucking Achilles, bro. Imagine how heavy that team is, nigga.
Look, that's my only
Andrew Bynum, Robert Sacre on his back.
I know
that'll tear anybody's Achilles, nigga.
No, like I said, I understand that there's a lot of physical shit that could happen with that. Like you're always driving and it's like all the hits and everything like that coming down on people's ankles. I get that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, in the playoffs. They were in the playoffs.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, play the fuck off and go off and do what you got to do to get the win. Take control. At the end of the day, take control.
No.
Every last shot, I feel that. Go. Every last, like, I'm saying right now, I witnessed Kobe do it. That's all I'm saying.
I feel that. No, I feel that. I wish he would take control more, but it's just like it's a hella slippery slope. Because then, like,
it's a different game.
If he's like literally, because then like he has moments where he's trying to be more passive. Then he tries to hit that three, he doesn't drop and shit, you know. But if he's just like every time, like, give me the rock, and then he's trying to go and shit, and he doesn't make it 2 times, and he does it fucking 4 times, and they lose. Like it's just like. All hell's gonna fucking crack down on him.
I get it. But,
so he's like, if I
be optimistic and look at it the other way.
Fuck yeah!
All hail the king.
That's how I would feel.
Saying? Like,
but he's like, if Austin Reeves is wide open at the 3, and I kick like,
no, trust your players. Like the thing is, I don't mind him trusting his players.
Well, for sure,
because Austin Reeves definitely showed that he could play ball. AD is, who he is.
Austin Reeves is like my favorite player on the team.
But what I'm saying is that, like, in the crunch time and shit, like. I want the ball to be in LeBron James' hand driving to the rack. I don't want to see him passing the ball all the fucking time. And also, too, sometimes he's like to me, he's not aggressive enough in shooting. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, he gets his points. That's the weird thing about it. You know what I mean? Like, so at the end of the day, the team is fucking up, But fuck, bro. Like, I just feel like there's this like passiveness, like this almost playing it safe.
Yeah, let's see how many points he had per game.
During the
this season.
Oh, he was up there, bro. His points. He's playing better. He actually has, I think, better stats than when he was younger.
28.9.
Okay, no, never mind.
Still close to 30.
sure.
This season, 25.7.
Yeah.
8 assists, 7 rebounds.
What was I want to? I mean, I'm not gonna take his
Oh
shit
my
on it too
God.
much.
Now
Kobe,
what are you doing?
No, I'm just saying because Kobe. I want to know what his stats were
When?
closer to his end.
Let's see. This nigga.
I mean, it's two different players. I understand that, man, but I just witnessed a lot of greatness coming from.
Well, the
Kobe
last
Bryant,
season
man.
he didn't play the full season, I don't think, and shit, but it was 17.6.
Kobe. Okay, so yeah, LeBron James is still playing at a high level. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm really, really excited to see him play with his dad, bro. That's gonna be dope. I mean, his son. That's gonna be dope just for the history of the game.
Legendary.
You know, that's
just. It might never be done again. That one
exactly. You know,
if it does, it's gonna be hard to chase. It's gonna be like 200 years from now.
Yeah, it's like the level of greatness though, not just like. It's like I think it just ties into everything, like all the accolades of LeBron James, and then at the end of his career playing with his son, it kind of just it's a picture perfect story, you know. So like
it gets you really a lot closer to that GOAT.
Yeah.
That GOAT fucking conversation.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Win at different places, play with your son, most points.
He's his son's doing the combine right now. I don't know if you've seen any of the clips. I didn't see that, no. Yeah, LeBron James' son, Bronny's doing the combine, and he's doing actually pretty decent. I think he had a 40 vert. He had a 40 vert.
I'm sorry.
He hit 12 threes in a row. Like when they're doing like the little run over here, run over there type shit, passing the ball. I felt like, and when I seen him doing that, I felt like he was a little lax on the running. You know, I'm like, bro, you're in the NBA combine. I don't give a fuck that you're LeBron James' son. Like, pick your feet up and run.
You better. You need
feel me? He was kind of jogging to his spots, like trotting to his spots. I was like, bro, you got to pick your feet up. But he was making the shots.
What was it? Oh, was it like the agility shit?
It was like, you know, he's at the top of the key. They're passing the ball. Boom, he'll shoot. He'll go over to the other side. Okay. But his movement from that one side to the other side is not a.
Did you see other people doing it?
No.
You gotta see other because
yeah.
They might all.
I'm saying I don't know.
It like, might be more about hitting that shot than fucking.
I just know if I was out there.
Oh yeah,
nigga, yeah, I am running and I'm doing. Nigga, I'm gonna be like Neo in the Matrix doing fucking cartwheels out that motherfucker.
Imagine you're sprinting, you sprint all of them, but you just miss them all. Clank, clank. Clank. This
nigga got. Hey, he got drive.
You're running though, like
full speed. Hey, I missed the shot.
Passing the spot,
but I'm gonna get
passing the spot and everything. Like, oh shit, let me see that. Oh shit,
can't gather your feet and shit.
That's funny.
Run into one of the coaches and shit.
For real. In other news, we haven't heard of Diddy in a while.
We have not.
But we got a new beef on the horizon, possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly, maybe. Diddy's son.
Nah, it's not going nowhere.
Diddy's son.
Yeah.
Performs a diss track.
Yeah.
About 50. None other than 50.
The king of
trolling.
Trolling, bro. Internet trolling.
You think Diddy said, "Hey, make this," or do you think he did that behind his dad's back? Because if I'm Diddy, I'm not signing off on that.
That's a good question. I don't know. That's a really good question.
If I'm Diddy, I'm not signing off on that, bro.
Yeah, that is a good question. I don't think that. No, I think you're right though. I don't think that he knows.
Cause he knows now.
No, I'm saying I don't think that he knew beforehand.
Yeah. Cause bro, we're trying to stay out the limelight. We were the hottest thing in the news. It's been quiet.
And he's like, the feds coming to raid us.
It's good. It's getting quiet. And this nigga told the feds coming to raid us think we're selling drugs. They didn't think you were selling drugs, nigga.
No. They do not think you're selling drugs.
Is that what your pappy told you? That's not what was happening.
They were looking for the cages that R. Kelly was owning and shit.
Imagine they really were looking for drugs and people just fucking
made it spin it off that way. You know, we're just coming to an age where we don't know what the fuck is real, dog. So who knows?
You really don't know what's real.
It's getting crazy. You know, like we're seeing so many different things, and I'm like, there's been a lot of things. I'm just like, is that even real?
But let's be real though. That diss track was fucking dookie.
Ass.
Horrible.
Ass. You know, I don't mind him rapping. There's been a couple tracks that he's came out
No,
with.
he needs to do the fun shit. He needs to do that. I'm partying in LA with bitches in the summer.
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I'm saying. Like, and then like also
Stick
like the
to
little,
that, bro.
But I also like the little like the nostalgia ones where he kind of pays homage to the Bad Boys with the beat
those are cool.
and all.
But the show is still kind of whack. Like, it's still giving me I'm you your daddy, son.
With what's her name, Tiana Taylor. I think he has a track with her.
The best one is the Kodak one.
Fuck, I don't recall that one. But yeah, that shit was ass, bro. That was
horrible.
Ass, and I definitely don't think.
It don't deserve a response from 50
I don't think
Cent.
50 should even, nigga, don't even look at Engineer in the face and be like, should I record anything?
What the fuck? You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna fucking troll the shit out of him on Instagram.
Exactly.
Dumbass nigga. You know how much fucking this nigga's bored with fucking screenshots and this shit. He's like my coworker, nigga. That fool got a folder of, yeah.
50?
My coworker, he got a folder.
Wonder, but no, it makes me think that like, is he really like who runs these accounts, bro? Because if you go
50.
But if you go on Snoop's account, you go on all these like celebrity accounts, fool, they be having viral videos on there. And I feel like it's like a social media hack to keep the account relevant.
I could be
Even
wrong.
Tyrese.
I could be wrong. But I think Snoop and 50s is theirs.
Yeah, you think they're just those old niggas that don't know how to really use the meat?
No,
like,
they no 50 knows.
Well, they know how
to
to use it, but I'm just saying, but they use it in like you know, like that nigga that's gonna take the fucking awkward picture looking down. And fucking, you know, like a blurry.
You taking a picture of your dick, nigga? This that's how you
say looking down.
Oh my god, that's crazy. But no, I think yeah, because
that was intrusive thoughts.
50, that's crazy. But 50, he's fucking
You were very familiar with that pose.
Huh?
You're very familiar with that pose.
Well, that's how you do it, fool.
Look at that.
You gotta do it like this, unless you want your whole face in it, selfie style. That's kind of crazy, though.
We going Ron Jeremy style.
Yeah, that's so like you're gonna smile and shit. Like, yeah, you see it. You see it. Send the video just like you see it.
Put a happy face on that motherfucker.
You see it. But 50, he definitely uses his Instagram literally. That's his shit. He's calling out his baby mama.
I could see that, but I'm just saying, like, but do you know what I'm saying though, right? Like,
yeah.
you go on these.
Yeah,
like,
I always thought Snoop was just chilling at home watching fucking Instagram videos, and he's like,
but like downloading videos and then uploading them on his shit.
What do you got to do all day? He ain't doing shit. The nigga just making money.
What do you mean he ain't doing shit? That nigga be everywhere, fool.
It's been a while since you've seen him
in a new
everywhere.
fucking commercial, nigga.
Well, yeah, but
it was an Inca Maya's commercial, nigga.
Nigga, is it Subway commercial? Inca Maya, Little Caesars?
All at the same time. They just got a bunch of clones of film.
That nigga just turns around and he's in a McDonald's outfit now. Nigga, fucking. Man, it takes 2 hours to record. He's got it all done.
Bro, he probably has like, you know, like a set, like one of those like a place that we went to, where it's just all the same. Like you got Inca Maya set, Subway set. He just literally walks from one thing to one thing.
Hey, cuz, try Inca Maya today.
Subway, eat fresh, cuz.
Subway, eat fresh, cuz.
Hey, who made these cookies?
Who made these cookies, cuz?
They smacking. Oh, okay. So let's jump. We're kind of on sports a little bit too much. I'll be honest, John really likes getting on sports too much. But
how you gonna? Okay, go ahead.
I don't like, bro, sports.
But I'm saying then you're bringing it back. Go ahead, though.
Well, because it's not necessarily sports. It's what's going to happen at a sports arena. Green Bay Packers are going to allow, like the stadium, they're going to allow smoking cigarettes and shit.
I've seen that.
Everybody's getting cancer.
No, but they said like weed too, or Delta 8.
Yeah, that's weed.
Delta 8 and vape.
Isn't that weed?
Yeah, but it's doesn't have the same psychoactive. It's legal. Actually, you can mail it and everything.
Oh, okay.
That shit gives me a headache, but people smoke it. That's the one they be smelling and selling in gas stations.
Oh, that shit.
The Delta 8.
That fucking fake looking weed.
Yeah,
well, it looks like weed, but it's just different.
Yeah, that's it.
Hell no.
It just doesn't have. It's not the same psychoactive and shit.
Yeah. I'm like, I ain't
smoking that shit.
I ain't never going to Green Bay. I don't want to be in those stands. Fuck no.
Yeah, cigarettes, hell no.
Keep that
but
shit
I don't
over
think
there.
that many people would be like, I'm dogging a nigga like, what the
yeah, bro.
fuck
Like, I don't want that.
Right in front of me?
Hell no. I don't want that.
Yes, sir.
Even going to Vegas, bro, when he be in the casinos and shit, I'd be like, God damn, I should have brought a fucking gas mask.
For sure.
Fucking hate it, bro.
I like the ones that they don't allow that shit.
You ever smoke cigarettes at all?
So I had like a 2-day, 3-day stint with them or some shit when I was probably like 20, maybe.
What the fuck were you doing? Fucking being a rebel? Like,
no, I was trying to quit.
Paint his nails black and fucking start listening to ska music.
I was trying to quit smoking weed and like I couldn't stupid. I couldn't fucking like get off of it, and I was like, I know I'm not gonna get addicted to cigarettes because I don't like them, but maybe it'll just be enough to appease me and shit, and fucking not thinking about smoking weed. And I did it for like a day, maybe 2 days. Like I probably smoked maybe it was like 3 days. Smoked like a pack and some shit.
Really?
And fucking, I was like, yeah, no. Every time I would smoke them, I would just start coughing like and throwing up and shit.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, like when I was a kid, I told you this before. We fucking like stole like they were buying cartons like in my house. They were buying cartons of cigarettes. They're like, you get cancer. Like they're smoking it around us and not giving a fuck. But we would take their shit, Black and Milds, all types of shit, and we had like a little stat. Like there was a abandoned house next to us, and in the backyard there was like a pool house little thing or like a shed, and we would stash all the cigarettes there, and then we would go hop over there, fucking smoking and shit, try to be cool kids, you know what I'm saying? But excuse me, when I was 18 though, no, when I was like 17, for like a year I smoked.
That's crazy.
For like a year.
Imagining you smoking cigarettes is crazy.
Yeah, I smoked, and then I went to juvie, and then fucking I came out and I was smoking lights, and then I just stopped.
Yeah, because you got out of juvie, thought you were all banged out, and you're like, let me smoke some stogies.
Dog?
Where's the stogies at, dog?
Pass it, shoot it, dog.
When I was
shoot it.
So like I said, when I was like 20, I did it for like those couple of days, but like I did like try this shit when I was like 11 or 12. We used to go to the Ding Ding Man. And he'd sell them bitches for $0.25.
Oh, like the Lucy's?
Yeah, just sell you a Lucy for $0.25 off the Ding. We were like 12. I bought it at like 12 for sure. And
don't give a fuck.
And then other than that, like I told you, that's when I first like dabbled in weed and shit. And I smoked like I tried to buck a couple blacks back then. Like if somebody on the block was smoking a black,
oh,
I
like
would
the
hit it. Black 'em out.
Oh, Black 'em out.
Yeah.
No, what was this other one called? Fuck. DeJoram or some shit like that. It's like it's
kind of familiar,
cloves,
but the name's kind of off.
It's cloves, my
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I tried that.
Like there is like it tastes. It's a weird smell and
I'm pretty sure I tried that.
It's a black cigarette and it's made from cloves.
No, I'm pretty sure I had that.
Nah, no, that's crazy. To think that motherfuckers used to be able to drive around smoking cigarettes, bro, like with their kids in the car and shit.
Or what about fucking in a plane?
Anywhere, right? Like they used to be anywhere, even in
restaurants. Think about a
shit.
Small cabin of a plane, nigga. You got a 3-hour flight, 4-hour flight, and niggas is smoking up in there.
Hot.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm looking at everybody taking their fucking cigarette and breaking that shit right in front of their face.
No, literally, like.
So I want to talk about another crazy thing, okay? So these are crazy events that has happened that people don't really talk about.
Okay. Mandela effect.
The first one is called the Kentucky Meat Shower.
That sounds freaky as fuck.
So, in 1878, chunks of red meat fell from the sky without explanation.
No, they're making that shit up.
It was examined, and it was possible lung tissue from horses or human infants. Okay. You hear that, you're like, gotta be fake. So I looked into it, and basically what they were saying is that they think what happened was vultures had passed by and like regurgitated meat.
You said babies,
They said infants, human infants.
Well,
the tissue was that.
Now they're just making shit up, trying to tell me that the vultures did it and shit.
That sounds crazy, but the thing is, vultures basically do that, and they do it if they throw up and another vulture sees it, they'll start
go
throwing
eat that
up.
shit. Oh, they'll throw it too?
Yeah,
that's crazy. I didn't know that.
So basically, what it was said was that there was like vultures that flew over and regurgitated that shit up, and fucking that's what was falling from the sky.
That's crazy. That's great. Yeah, I never talked about that because I ain't know that crazy shit's going on out here in the world.
Weird as shit.
Let a vulture throw up on me, nigga.
Beat that nigga's ass.
I'm gonna do that nigga like Kanye's album. Throw that motherfucker in the trash.
The other event that happened that nobody really talks about, and this one tripped me the fuck out. It's called the Move Bombing. In 1985, Philadelphia police literally bombed a building from a helicopter and incinerated 2 blocks in that city, bro.
LAPD? When was this?
Philadelphia PD back in 1985.
Wasn't it like black people or something that were like?
Yeah, so Move was like pretty much like a movement
Mm-hmm.
of black people, and they wanted them out. And there was like a gunfight. There was like a bunch of fucking shit going on, and then Philadelphia police ordered them to fucking essentially blow that bitch up. Crazy.
Well, they said it was supposedly like on accident or some shit.
Yeah,
like,
of course they tried.
It wasn't the plan.
Yeah,
and
it says right here. It says in the 1980s, the group had moved into Osage Avenue in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
The neighbors frequently complained about the group to the government, and basically they refused to move.
Mm-hmm.
So it said that they were trying to forcibly move, like literally grab them out the fucking crib and toss them out. You know what I'm saying? And they had a gunfight.
Imagine having that many people in your crew that like you could fucking just take over a whole, over this whole block and shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, how are they gonna come in and shut that shit down? Like,
yeah. So after the gunfight, officials ordered that a satchel bomb that was laced with Tovex, which is a dynamite substitute, be dropped on the house from a helicopter. The house went up in flames, killing 11 people and destroying 61 other homes on the block. More than 250 residents were left homeless as a result.
That's crazy.
In 1986, a task force found that the actions of the Philadelphia government were inconceivable, and they made a public apology, but nobody was ever charged.
Sorry.
We're sorry we blew your shit up and killed your people.
Sorry, blew your shit up and killed your people just for staying there.
And that shit's crazy, dude.
That's crazy. Imagine having those neighbors, though. Well, these niggas ain't paying no rent. These niggas fucking Karen next door like, oh, hell no. They ain't call the HOA. They're parking their cars out here on the street everywhere.
It's just too much going on.
I'm not paying any rent. I don't think this is right.
I don't feel safe.
I don't feel safe.
Another crazy thing that happened was what they call the Tybee Island mid-air collision, which resulted in 15 nuclear bombs lost at sea.
What the fuck?
To this day, they have never been found.
They're just in the ocean.
Yep.
Those bitches just happen to go off. Everything
we done, bro. Just over, dog. Like, it's over. I
never heard of that one. I'm about to look into that one.
It's
What
over,
you say
bro.
It was called?
It's called the Tybee Island mid-air collision.
What happened? How'd it happen?
So, let me pull it up. Let me
hear this.
Bear with me. Okay. So on February 6, 1958, a routine military combat simulation set out from an Air Force base in Florida. On board was 7,600-pound bomb. At about 2 a.m., the bomber collided with the F-86 fighter plane after the pilot of the F-86 ejected himself from the plane. So homie ejected and boom, like they collided. Another plane collided. The B-47 plummeted 18,000 feet and until Colonel Howard Richardson.
This nigga didn't see the other plane?
I don't know, bro.
Shouldn't you be extra cautious if you got 11 nukes on you?
For sure, right?
I'm watching everything. I'm flying that bitch 10 miles per hour.
So basically, he worried about the damage of the plane. Richardson asked if he could drop the bomb, which was in danger of exploding during an emergency landing. His request was granted, and he dropped the bomb in the ocean near Tybee Island, Georgia. When the bomb fell, nobody saw an explosion, leading officials to believe it sunk into the ocean. That's crazy shit.
Yeah, how much of time did he have to fucking request that? Like, hey, can I drop this? Because I'm about to crash.
Yeah, bro.
This plane's fucked.
It says the day after the collision, crews set off to recover the bomb, the capabilities of which were unclear. Some believed it contained a plutonium nuclear core, which would mean it had nuclear capabilities. Regardless, if the nuclear core was installed, the bomb could still set off a dangerous explosion. Air Force and Navy personnel combined combed the ocean for the bomb, but their search proved unsuccessful. On April 16th, 1958, they called off the search. So, yeah,
1958?
1958. So it's been...
Damn, nigga.
It's been in there.
Send the Titanic out there for that motherfucker? As long as fuck ago. I need to go look again, motherfucker.
Right? Like, you found a Titanic, find this fucking bomb.
And then that's when the fucking Aquaman is going to have all the talking fish because there's a fucking nuclear plutonium down in the water. And that's how the
nigga from fucking Black Panther they're about to get
exactly. No, fool, that's how fucking SpongeBob happened.
Oh shit.
Remember they said that was from a nuke.
Oh yeah. They did say that was from a nuke.
Maybe that's what it's based on.
Maybe.
It's making sense. I'm connecting the dots.
But yeah, interesting things, crazy shit. Never knew about that stuff, but hopefully that shit never gets detonated.
Hopefully, that's crazy.
Yeah. Another crazy thing that I came across, bro. A former priest was arrested.
Oh no.
For allegedly spending $40,000 on Candy Crush.
Wow. Why was he arrested for that?
Because it was the church's money.
This nigga's using the church's money to pay Candy Crush? You sick bastard.
My bad, I left that out. It was the church's credit card.
Oh, you sick bastard.
So
he's got a problem.
Reverend Lawrence Kozak was basically found to have been spending credit cards on power-ups.
Wow.
In Mario Kart and Candy Crush.
Mario Kart is a weak-ass game to play on the phone, too.
For sure. But that just makes me think that nigga might be the nigga that's sitting on the top of Candy Crush. Like the number one.
He's using all his money because who the fuck else is paying $40,000?
He's the only one, bro.
If he's not number one, this nigga's wasting money. Okay, if he's number one, I think they should let it go. If he's number one. If he's not number one,
and Candy Crush should like award him and pay that back.
Yeah, if he's not number one, no, I'm not putting that on Candy Crush. If he's not number one,
because that's good. That's good marketing.
That's good promo. Them. That's true. That's
good marketing. They gotta pay the man.
Let's all wipe their hands clean and let's all just start fresh. There's a lot crazier things priests could be doing.
Exactly. So yeah, basically after they hired an accountant, bro. The accountant started noticing that there was just these large transactions and shit. And so the thing is, but then he got a little crazy. He was doing Candy Crush, he was doing Mario Kart, cool, whatever. Mm-hmm. Then he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get my granddaughter some shit.
Oh my God.
So he got her a tablet from Amazon.
He said they're not even checking this shit.
Yeah, he's like, he was about to go to Vegas or something.
It's good. They're not.
He was gonna go to the.
What do you want? What does she want? An iPad? It's good. It's good.
Brother,
it's good.
But he has to be the number one Candy Crush player in the world.
He better be.
40K, dog? That's insane.
I was just talking about that today. Like, have you ever got into a game like it's like a fucking waste of time game? You seen an ad? Because we see it all the time. The ads for these stupid games. Usually 95% of the time, just get out of here. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But then there's those one times where you start playing this stupid game, you might be growing trees, breaking down wood and getting the lumber in,
Clash of Clans,
upgrading some shit. And then the next thing you know, you're playing that shit for like 2-3 months. And you're like, God
but
damn.
But do you spend money?
So I have a couple times. Nothing more than like maybe $3. Like I low-key just downloaded one today. And I spent $1.99 to get a bunch of 5-minute speed ups and coins and gems and shit. Because it makes you feel like you're like, $1.99, who cares? Real quick. Like,
no, the one that you had fucking introduced me to was the Monopoly Go.
Mm-hmm. That one had me sick.
And that one had me fucking. We be turning anything into competition, right? Like, and there's nothing with this game. It's pointless, bro. Really pointless. You can't.
There's no skill involved at all.
There's nothing you can do. Like no skill. It's basically comes down to who the fuck is gonna throw their time away. That's what it comes down to.
Who's gonna get out there to get them free spins?
Who's throwing their time away, bro? Like, and the thing is, though, I think, so on a psychological thing, the reason that we were so fucking like into it, bro, because it was giving us that endorphin, bro.
No, that game was really good at giving you them like endorphins and dopamine hits. Like,
yeah, bro.
That game was very good at like
the sound.
Everything is a win.
Win, cling.
You roll it.
I'm winning. I'm up.
You roll it stars. You roll it money. Every time you roll, you get something.
Yeah.
So you're always gonna say and then when you were like, oh, put times 7 and shit, and I started getting fucking 10,000 rolls and shit.
10,000 rolls.
Then it was endless. Yeah, like
all this shit, bro.
Oh, and then you get $10 million. Then you use that to fill out the level. Filling out the level's not that hard. Then you just filled out another level. It's just like
you get more shit, and then you go like they were just really good at like the psychological dopamines, the colors, the sound, all like almost like if you like, if you know somebody that has like ADHD or any type of like autism and shit, that game right there, bro, it's gonna hit their senses.
Yeah, if you have any fucking addictive personalities, don't play that game.
No, don't play it. But I'm just saying, like, if you have like people that I could see people that have that shit, like that would be like for somebody with autism, they need things like that, bro, to stimulate their mental. You know what I'm saying? Like they need that, like the colors, the vibrant colors, the sounds. Sure.
For sure.
Have I got a game that I spent money on? You definitely thought I was spending money on that shit. I'd never.
You did. This nigga is buying rolls, homie.
No, you know what? No.
I'd be waking up every morning because the 24 hours you get a fresh like 10 rolls or something. So I'm coming to work and I'm walking to work and I'm like literally fucking. Oh, let me get my 10 rolls now so that it's like 8 hours. So by the time the 8 hours is over,
let me get my daily streak.
I'm gonna get another one. I think it was every 8 hours. So I'm like, by the time I get out of work, I'll get another free 10, 20, or 20 rolls.
Yeah, bro. Like, that shit's crazy. I did when Candy Crush came out, though. I was fucking with Candy Crush, too. Were you?
Oh, no. I never really got into Candy Crush.
I was fucking with that shit. And when you would get stuck, it definitely made me, like, want to purchase.
Yeah.
I didn't, though. But, like, it definitely made you want to purchase and shit. Like, you're like, fuck.
The only real games
wanted to get past this level,
that I really got, I remember that I got kind of locked into, where there's this one where you're growing weed. That was pretty stupid. You can only grow like 3 weeds, and you got to keep the pots full, water them, and then like sell the weed and shit. I'm like, and then I like played that shit for like 2 days, and I'm like, why the fuck am I selling weed in this video game? I could be selling weed in real life. Like it's just not saying that I do or that I would. I'm just saying that like, that's what you think. And I thought the same thing
you're
about
like wasting your life.
I'm thinking the same thing about 2K. I'm like, I could be shooting outside.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You know what's funny though? Cause like I'm about to go to Vegas and shit. And I think one time we went to Vegas and they're like, oh, let's go to the arcades. And I'm like, cool. But then I'm like, what the fuck? Like if I'm gonna do arcades, I might as well go play these slot machines and try to win some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I feel like arcades are fun and everything and shit, but like if you're going to Vegas and shit, like the arcade you should be playing is the slot machine.
Yeah, I'm trying to do slots. I see people winning on that shit. I'm trying to win.
No, I'm just trying to bring it in, man. Bring it in like fucking Goku.
I don't care if it's nickels, dimes, quarter slots,
anything, bro.
Penny slots.
So one of the last time, not this last time, but the time before that, we were playing the slot machine, and we had hit the fucking like what I thought was 10 bands, but the thing is that it wasn't a max bet. If it was a max bet, it would have been 10 bands.
That's why I think I talked about it here before. But that nigga, like I think D Lucky slots or some shit. That nigga he'd be like. Bet, max bet, $3 bet, max bet, and then this nigga wins. That shit is crazy.
What the fuck is he doing?
Fuck, I don't know. He sees, he's like, this shit's already built up, the bonus, which means nobody won it in a while. Let me get on this motherfucker. And I know if I'm gonna win, I need to get a max bet, because if I'm betting pennies, my bonus only be.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you have to max, like to really win that shit is max bet.
Yeah, for sure.
And it could be pennies, like you said. It's like I think the machine I like playing is like maybe like 50 cents, 75 cents. Mm-hmm. I play this one machine. I'm gonna send you a picture of it when I play it, bro. Because this machine gives you what I feel like more options to win, but that could just be their psychological bullshit, right? Because it has of course you can hit on like what you get on the slot, right? But then if you hit a certain like sequence, then you get this money grab thing that all of a sudden it starts throwing out money on the screen, and you gotta tap it, bro. And as much as you could tap is what you grabbing and shit, right? So that shit runs your shit up, runs your shit up, and then it has another sequence that it'll give you like a Wheel of Fortune spin, like almost like Price is Right spin, right?
Sounds like you got to max bet that motherfucker.
Yeah, you got to max bet. I'm telling you right now, I'm max betting this motherfucker. I'm winning this bitch this time. Look, it gives you this fucking option where from there you could either get another money grab, or you could hit that major or minor or fucking max fucking grand prize, dog. So it gives you like multiple options to win. That's why I fuck with that machine, dog. And that machine, the last time I played it, I won $200 on it. Off of $20.
Oh yeah. Going straight to that motherfucker.
I'm going straight to that machine. I almost want to go straight to the machine that I played in New York, New York.
I'll go min, max.
You got
what's the max then? Probably
the max. I'm telling you, the max bet is like it's like 50 cents or something like that, 60 cents on that machine, dog. But the grand prize, I mean, the one that we could have possibly hit was like 10 bands off of 60 cents. You know what I'm saying? Like off of a 60-cent spin. Crazy shit, man. The thing I can't fuck with out there though is the tables, bro. For one, my pockets ain't deep enough, and two, I don't have the knowledge, nigga. Like,
I mean, you could get like
roulette shit. Fuck, no, I didn't understand that. Shit.
Roulette, just the color of the number, right?
Yeah, but there's just so many different ways you could play it. There's so many different options. Like, you could
Even
put the
odd.
shit on the number. You could put it off on the fucking off the checker. Like,
I forgot how many fucking numbers there are on there, but like if you pick the number, you basically get what you bet times how many numbers are on there. Like those are the odds and shit. Then you could bet even, odd, and then it's like 50%. You get me?
You could make bank if you know what you're doing.
For sure. But even like blackjack, like they have $10 tables and shit.
No, for sure. I'm just saying, anytime I've ever went there, instantly got off the table type shit. You know, like it's like
no, for sure. Blackjack's fun. Blackjack gets fun and shit. But I'm definitely trying to get some slots where I could just pay, you know, a little something, keep playing, get a couple free drinks, try to get a couple max bets.
That's just, you want to get some free drinks, just go do that for sure, right?
Yeah. But in other news, Michael Cohen, one of Trump's lawyers. Have you been following the Trump case at all?
I have not.
So today, Michael Cohen, one of Trump's lawyers, actually testified in court.
Yeah.
He testified basically saying he was Trump's fixer, like before he was the president. And as soon as he was going into office, he basically came to him and said, like, hey, like, there's a lot of work to do. Like, there's a lot of women that are going to be coming forward. So that guy used his, like, people in at National Enquirer. And it was the Playboy model, Karen McDougal. And he's using the people from National Enquirer to, like, keep her quiet and shit about relations she had with him.
Yeah. Because the whole hush money.
Yeah, the hush money. And then basically he acknowledged that he knew the money was illegal and that Trump basically told him it was from a legal retainer. And that's the money he used to reimburse him for paying the hush money, which directly ties him to fucking paying hush money with presidential funds.
That's what I'm saying. Government funding, right? Like, essentially.
Yeah.
And what he, like, so I'm not, like I said, I'm not too familiar with it. I definitely, we talked about this before, but just to refresh my memory, like, is it he was fucking with this girl, like consensually fucking with her?
Yeah, they fucked, and I think the girl was
trying like some prostitution shit.
I think they might have been money involved, but there was definitely money involved to keep them quiet. You know, there's no like, oh, he paid her for sex necessarily.
Yeah,
but I mean, like, damn, they're just fucking the fuck.
What's that nigga doing?
They're. I mean, they might just like the power in the hopes that they'll get something. You know what I mean? But then if they didn't,
fell in love.
If they didn't, now you probably just hit it, and then like after they didn't get nothing out of it, and then they're like, whoa, because like with Stormy Daniels, apparently like they were trying to keep her quiet because she was trying to sell the story. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay,
they might have fucked and not got nothing out of it, and it's like,
Yeah, I get you. Like selling a story and shit. Like he's just trying to cover his ass any which way he can.
Exactly. And like, so
it's interesting though, right? This nigga took tax dollars to pay for that shit.
With Stormy Daniels, she had the NDA, but then the government requested to get the information, so she was able, like, the government's asking for it.
Yeah.
So then that's how it came about.
Yeah, he'll probably end up getting fucked over on this one, basically.
Yeah, well, Michael Cohen coming out and saying, I knew where this money was coming from and shit, like, that's pretty...
Yeah, it's, like, pretty damaging for Trump.
But who knows?
But fuck, man, Trump has just showed us that, you can get away with things when you are a different complexion, you know what I mean?
And like, I don't know how that works.
And have money and power.
I don't know how that works when you if you become president.
I still think that this man has like really, really great chances to become president, bro. Like,
I mean, he damn near at least has 50-50, right?
It's crazy, dog. And like this nigga's like, he's went to, from what it seems like, court, fucking got locked up, fucking took mug shots, chilling, bro. Like, I don't know. I can't call it, bro. Like I said, there's definitely damaging evidence, but does it stick with Donald Trump?
Yeah. Because they got to actually prove the money was handed from the government to Donald to somebody else for that. I mean,
that shit's insane, bro.
Basically, I think I seen a lot of the lawyers, like, because he has fuck, I forgot what it's called, but basically he can't speak about or to any of the witnesses and shit. And so...
Who,
Trump. Yeah, so like he had a bunch of like political people and part of the GOP and shit there, and they basically started speaking after at the news and shit, and they were just like, this man has admitted to lying in front of the Congress before. He's been accused of perjury. Like basically just trying to smut him out crazy. Like
now they're like, let's throw this nigga under the bus.
Yeah, they're like, he's already known as a liar. He's admitted he's lied before, so. Yeah. Well, we can't trust a goddamn thing this motherfucker says.
For sure. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. I have no idea who's running for anything though right now. Like when it comes down to the political shit.
I could be wrong. From what I know, though, I think it's Trump and Biden.
That's like pretty much it.
The front runners for sure.
Damn. Well, I don't want Biden up there.
That's a crazy choice, huh?
Yeah, I don't want Biden up there, dog. I don't want Trump either, though. Like,
Me either, but I also don't want to see Trump fucking get up there because I feel like it's gonna reiterate that image and that fucking like word of like superiority. I don't like that.
It's pretty much I can do whatever the fuck I want and get whatever I want.
What is that gonna show him? That he could do whatever he wants, one, and then two, for the followers that tend to be fucking kind of wild. Not all of them. Yeah. Like, if my options, like, I would want to choose Trump over Biden, honestly. But like, fucking
yeah, me too.
So I'm not damning anybody, but I'm saying those radical fucking supporters.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like the radical supporters.
It just opens up that door.
Yeah, like they're gonna be even more like
amplified.
Like, oh yeah, we're on one.
Now they're going to
the king is back. The king is back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh man. I just seen something right now. I wanted to jump into. So this man's daughter is getting bullied at school, and he had conferences with the teachers. He's written letters. He's had a conference with the parents, and nothing's resolved the bullying. So what did he decide to do? He took it into his own hands, and he brought his brothers, and he jumped the 7-year-old's dad in front of her.
Damn. In front of her is crazy.
Front of her. And he made a video. It's online.
Of him beating her?
No, he made a video explaining. He made a video explaining it. And basically he said, we try to, stop this shit from happening. Nobody was doing anything about it. So, I took matters into my own hands. Do you think he's wrong?
Fuck, he didn't necessarily have to jump him with multiple people, but he could have fucked him up. and maybe had one person in case they had to jump him, type shit.
Yeah, so he could have got the
and
ones
not
up.
did him too bad, but fucked him up.
He jumped him,
and I probably wouldn't have fucked him up in front of his kid, most likely.
Yeah, I mean, you would have to see how that altercation happened.
She gonna see her dad come home beat the fuck up.
No, what I'm saying is because it could have been like something like where he confronted again, and then dad got crazy. You feel me? We don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But then there was a second video where he's explaining because like people are like, well, you could have got the ones. Why didn't you just fight 1-on-1? And this was
what I'm saying.
This was the one that cracked me up. And this nigga's over here like trying to make a life lesson out of this shit. He's like, it's to show her that life isn't fair and bullying isn't fair. And that's when you're bullying somebody, you're attacking somebody that's weaker than you. So when me and my brothers are attacking her dad, now he's the weak one, basically.
Yeah, there ain't no fair shit.
And, you know, look, at the end of the day, that's how the car was drawn. That's the way that man did it. You feel me?
That's just pulling two sides of me at the same time. Half of me is like, nah, that's fucked up in front of the little girl. The other half of me is like, fuck, that nigga can't take control of his kid and shit.
Yeah, you know. The jumping part of it, you know, like I said, is just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I think I would have just ran the ones.
Depends how many niggas it was. Yeah, I would have ran the ones for sure.
I would have just ran the ones.
But I would have had somebody there that if I start getting fucked up, go clock this nigga. I'm not going to get fucked up in front of my daughter now. You know what I'm saying? That's what's not happening. We're about to fuck this nigga up.
But what if you would have pulled up and the nigga's like Kevin Hart size?
Like that. Oh, then obviously it's square up. Like that nigga at the park we were balling with?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we would have jumped that nigga for sure.
You kind of were getting annoyed off of him,
for sure. And we would have packed him out for sure.
I think even George was on the team getting annoyed off of him.
He knew we were going to end up packing him out.
I didn't know.
We were on the same page.
What were you guys seeing out there?
Just that nigga's attitude. Nigga, he said this nigga Pete was balling up, and this nigga told him, I do jiu-jitsu. Me and you should grapple to Pete after. I'm like, I said, nigga, what are you trying to squabble the homie? Yeah, basically, like, that's what he's trying to get.
I felt it was a friendly fire, me personally.
It was like, he was like,
but it was also like he wanted to, like,
he had some aggression. He wanted to get out on you.
Yeah, he felt sized up, so he wanted to like
size you up. Yeah, nah, you ain't sizing up the homie because guess what?
That's funny.
If it gets down anything, we're gonna pack you out right now. That's funny,
bro. And then it's funny because I remember
he was too big to fade one-on-one. We would have packed him out.
This nigga he said something to him, and then that food like didn't even like register, and it was like fucking stupid ass food. Like
no, oh well, he was getting irritated because like that food wouldn't pass it, and then he wasn't listening for shit.
Yeah, he was shooting.
Like literally, this was telling him to screen and do shit, and he's like that's why you heard him say a couple times like, "You're not listening, huh?"
Yeah,
like,
you're not listening.
Yeah, he's like, "You're not listening, huh?" He's like, "All right, fuck you." Like,
yeah.
But yeah, that food was gonna get packed out, dog.
I didn't notice that. But so what'd you get annoyed off of?
Huh?
What did you get annoyed off of from him?
I wasn't necessarily annoyed. I was just playing back. Because I knew he was like trying to poke his chest out a bit, so like I was just playing back a bit.
Gotcha.
But I wasn't like
fucking look at us, man.
I wasn't mad or annoyed.
Look at how us men like you know what I'm saying, like we are like it's
just in general. I mean, you got to read a nigga's fucking energy. Like the nigga's energy was cool. I said my name to him. I'm the one who went up to. I was like, "What's up?" What's your name? Ooh, ooh. He said his name, but like even that was like kind of like whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. And then like we're playing, and it's like. Yeah, he did start to lighten up, but he was lightening up because of our energy, because we were cool and shit. Like he was starting to lighten up, but
I didn't feel no hostility.
He was still being a prick, nigga. He told you that he wanted to wrestle you.
Yeah, but that's.
You thought that was for fun? Where did you think that was gonna end? He was gonna like choke you out or fucking try to like armbar you.
I would have beat that his ass.
Yeah, probably. But he was if he would have got you in a weird position.
If he was really training and shit, he would have got fucked.
He probably hasn't been training that long. Like that's not the energy I was getting. But if he would have got your back or some shit, you think he would have?
I mean, it could have got to a point where like, yeah, I want to probably beat this nigga's ass.
Yeah, then the aggression's gonna go back and forth and shit. You feel me? Like, come on.
I mean, it was just weird because I mean that was just some white like that was some white boy shit like fucking let's wrestle like nigga. I don't fucking do that, dog.
Yeah, nah, but I felt like it was a let's wrestle, but it was also a little bit of aggression behind. Like it was like I'm trying to let this out. Like, you're manhandling me right here. I want to manhandle you, so I get that that back in my heart. You know, it's like
It's
when
funny because I wasn't even doing shit.
It's like when somebody beats you.
I wasn't doing nothing.
It's like somebody beats you in a bet, and you have like that pit in your heart where you're just like, I need that back. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. And when it comes to that, but we're wrestling on the floor. I mean, I guess. we're gonna squabble.
I guess I'm just blinded. Stomped this nigga. Would have been stomped the yard. We would have been out there like fucking stomped the yard. Fucking you got served.
For sure.
Nigga, like, for sure. It would have been fucking Jake Paul versus fucking the hyenas.
That would have been crazy. But he was cool though. He was a cool guy. And by the end, he was cool as shit. But cool.
You just felt that. That's what you got from him.
Yeah.
I didn't get that vibe from him at all.
Well, I felt like the only reason why he was cool and was cool in the end was because we were cool. Gotcha. And because like he knew we weren't taking no shit.
If I would have turned up on him a little bit more, he probably would have got even worse, huh?
Maybe not. Because he kind of chilled.
Because I mean, like I feel like.
Because that's why I played back.
I don't feel like even you. I don't feel like you did any like hard fouls or any type of roughness. And even me, like when I'm boxing people out, I'm not fucking like smacking them.
No, he didn't. But if I would have guarded him up, he would have guarded me up.
I'm just saying, like, had I been a little bit more aggressive, then I could see that. But I don't know. I don't know. I didn't notice that his ego was being rubbed. I didn't know that. I didn't notice that. Well, that's a different perspective.
Well,
I did not notice that at all.
For sure.
This nigga was over. I didn't know. I could have been.
I'm not saying I was
like. This nigga over like. We're about to fucking like. That nigga was gonna turn to a pancake on the floor.
He was, but I'm not. Okay, look, but I'm not saying like I was like me and this were like, hey, let's pack this nigga. I don't like how this nigga's acting and shit. It wasn't like that.
It was just a little bit of.
It's just reading his energy and shit. And me and this who were locked in. Like we already knew. Like yeah, we already knew. Like,
shit's funny.
Yeah.
It was a good time. Good games.
Yeah, it was a good game. We should run again.
Games. They do it every Sunday. I like to go play with the rest of the gang.
We should go pretty early.
Fuck, I'm so scared with my knee, dog. But fuck it, whatever.
Well, I don't know.
Like that shit's tight, low key from just playing those 3 games.
I mean, take the whole week off and fucking
whatever.
Put that.
I played light. I played light.
Put that knee brace on. Yeah, nigga, I thought you were gonna play light, and you started going crazy. We pulled up. I was like, "Oh, this was not gonna want to play with these niggas like this," because it was a gang of niggas at first.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna run fucking full court. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to turn my fucking see my stamina's working.
I was like, this nigga. I was like, fuck, this nigga's not going to run this shit. And
that was fun. Though.
Yeah, then you started going crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
That was fun.
We were manhandling shit.
I think. I
thought you were gonna be scared to fucking throw niggas around.
Nah, that shit was funny. Fucking. Couple of those times with fucking Jay, that shit cracked me up. And nigga was on my arm and shit. Like, he's like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good."
No, that shit was hilarious.
I'm like, of course I'm good, bro. I'm like, I expect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's funny because playing basketball, I've always been considered the big man, right? Like fucking the center, right? I always played the center position inside the key. You know, throughout all the time when we playing ball, bro. Like. But the funny thing about that is that like with my height in an actual like NBA setting, I would be trained for point guard position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. At this point,
you know, like that should be crazy. Like of course, like with conditioning and everything, like getting back to that position.
Like imagine you were playing a nigga who like played pro or semi-pro. You know, your same height. That nigga's fucking.
He's fucking crazy.
Shooting fadeaways, like spins and shit.
Exactly.
He's fucking LeBron's like 6'7" and shit.
He's 6'8".
6'8", you feel me?
Exactly. So the thing is like I mean I've been fortunate, I guess, because like when I was playing pickup games, like I've always been there's been very rare unless it was versus my cousins. Would you see my cousin the other day? Like unless it's like I'm playing versus them, I'm always the bigger guy, right? Like so the one time that I did. When I had to guard like a nigga that was like 6'10", it was a whole different story, nigga. Like I felt so small, nigga. Like homie's elbow was on top of my head, bro. Like
that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I wasn't expecting your cousin to be that tall.
Tall as fuck.
Yeah, tall as shit.
He's tall and he's fucking like skinny and yoked up. So
for sure.
That shit makes him look like he's fucking 6'9" in that motherfucker.
In the room.
That nigga look like he's 6'9".
With both you niggas together and shit.
Bro, we used to, I'm telling you, it got to a point where if it was me and him and then his brother, they were like, you niggas can't play on the same team. Because we would run them off the floor all night.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That'd be fucked up. You fools are dunking and shit.
All night. Oh, yeah, he was.
That fool be doing fucking alley oops and shit.
Nah. I don't think I ever seen no alley oops.
But he be banging that shit.
But yeah, he'll dunk it easily. Or breakaway, he's dunking easily.
Banging it though.
Yeah, easily. And then fucking my other cousin was a shooter. And then I was playing inside.
That's crazy.
But he was a shooter. Arsene was a shooter too.
Fucking niggas up. Playing with regular size people.
I'm going to call him out there on Saturday or Sunday. Let's
playing
go.
With regular size people when you sort of running up the court?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it would be like 5'9", 5'8". You know?
You was fucking those niggas up. They're like, nah, you guys got to split
like
up
after a while, they're like, nah, you fools can't play on the same team.
I wouldn't even want to get up. Like, if it was like, who got next? It would be like, fuck you.
It's funny, bro. They used to be like, fuck you, light-skinned niggas.
Not the light-skinned niggas, the pack of light-skinned niggas.
Yep, they used to be pissed off, bro. That's all I got, dog.
For sure, man. That's another one, man. Appreciate 82. You guys for tapping in, man. Episode 82. It's your boy Kane, bro.
Big Pete.
Peace.
Peace out.